It's the 2025 crappiest country in the world competition. Tonight's matchup is between North Korea and Rwanda. Brought to you by Nuclear Weight Loss. Try our starvation diet.
I should warn Rwanda and North Korea right now, though, the winner of this round has to face Haiti in the next round, and I don't know who's going to win, but Haiti's going to land some punches. That's for sure. Let's recap. Tell us about Rwanda, me. Rwanda. I'm actually not sure Rwanda is as deserving as you seem to think to move on in the tournament. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, they got 50% of the show vote. 57%. But Rwanda's only level 2 out of level 4 on the State Department Travel Advisory. As per usual, there are areas that are level 4. Rwanda has kind of cleaned up its act, meaning they get a lot of refugees from the other war-torn African hellholes. They go into Rwanda. Poverty is still a massive problem. 40% of the people live below the poverty line. When people think of Rwanda, they tend to think of the 1994 genocidal civil war where two different tribes who've hated each other forever started, well, one of them did most of the slaughtering. 1 million men dead, many of them done by machete, which is horrific. It was oftentimes neighbors and co-workers chopping each other to bits. It was one of those civil wars. Oh, look, civil wars are always terrible. This is one of the uglier ones ever. 1 million men dead. Something like 500,000 women raped. Just an awful, awful state of affairs. But to their credit, Rwanda seems to have kind of come out of this whole thing. I will say, if we have to really hammer them hard, 2/3 of their parliament is women, so they're on some hard times now. That was Rwanda. Rwanda goes up against tournament favorite, in my opinion, North Korea. North Korea, I don't want to bias anybody. I don't want to bias myself. North Korea could easily win the whole thing. They could run the table and win the entire thing. They are level 4 on the State Department Travel Advisory. 60% live in absolute poverty. We all know what a concentration camp is due to all the coverage and books and things that have been written about World War II and the Holocaust of Jewish people. We all know what a concentration camp entails. And we often say to ourselves things like, never again, this can never be allowed to happen again. It's happening right now. In North Korea, they have concentration camps, plural, that are as bad as anything that happened in World War II. The conditions are so horrific around these camps. They have super electrified fences around them, and prisoners routinely run and throw themselves onto the electric fence, preferring death rather than continue to starve to death. How about torture? Let's discuss that. North Korea has a real specialty when it comes to torture. Oftentimes, it's water torture. Oh, and I should note, when you're being tortured, North Korea will arrest your entire family, oftentimes, and do it to everybody. So it's something the whole family gets to enjoy as they force water down your throat and then step on your stomach. They jam needles underneath your fingernails, and all the way to just hanging you upside down and then beating you senseless. You have no rights, no freedom of speech. There is a strict class system where you can't advance beyond the lower classes at all. By the way, there's slavery. Did you think we were past that time? The North Korean government, because people have no rights and they have no guns, they will just show up at your house and yank you out and turn you into an uncompensated worker, which is, slang for slavery, in one of their mines or camps or somewhere else. You don't have to have done anything wrong whatsoever to get conscripted as a slave. They do this to their own people. If I have to give them credit for something, though, there's no violent crime to speak of whatsoever because all the criminals are already dead, or, to be honest, they're all working for the government. Yeah, this one really wasn't close. North Korea got 65% of the vote. I'm shocked They didn't get 95% of the vote. I was surprised Rwanda got past the first round at all, but man, oh man. This round may not have been a close competition. Who wins between North Korea and Haiti? They are taking on each other in the next round. But hey, before I forget, credit where it's due. Congratulations, North Korea. You did it again.